Hello, I'm Mayor Pro Tem Jennifer Berthium, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the groundbreaking for the Timbers Channels project. It's part of the Capital Project Improvement Bond Program passed by voters in 2017. This project, like many others in the 2017 bond program, is one which will not be immediately evident or visible to most residents. To the residents of the Timbers subdivision, however, it will make a big difference in terms of safety and security. The project also promises to be a major improvement to the city as a whole, elevating the physical condition of this important portion of the city. When the Timbers subdivision was constructed some time ago, the builders developed the neighborhood using 3 below-grade stormwater channels as design elements. In other words, the developers constructed the subdivision along both sides of these 3 depressions, what we might call small creeks, where stormwater flowed. Homes built along the channels were situated with their backyards ending at the start of the downward slopes, which terminated in the water channels or flumes. Over time, the channels were overrun with trees, shrubs, grasses, weeds, and other vegetation. And homeowners with their backyards abutting the channels worried that some of the growth would undermine the stability of the slopes. In addition, every time it rained, erosion of the slopes occurred because the channels serve as natural rainwater drainage canals. The Timbers Channels project, which is expected to last about 18 months, is designed to stabilize the sloping walls of 2 of these 3 channels and clear out the vegetation on the 3rd channel. The 2 channels being stabilized will have their slopes lined with reinforced concrete from the backs of affected homes down to the concrete flumes in the middle of the channel bottom. The 3rd channel has been designated as a waterway of the U.S. by the federal government, which means that its rising slope walls cannot be lined with concrete and must remain in their natural state. Work on this 3rd channel will include clearing out the trees, shrubs, and other vegetation, but the slopes will not be lined. Once completed, the entire Timbers Channels project will involve 2,000 cubic yards of excavation. That's the rough equivalent of digging a trench a yard deep and a yard wide, 20 football fields long. It'll also include close to 9,000 square yards of concrete paving on slopes on channels 1 and 2. That's about the amount of concrete in a street approximately 5 miles long. About the same amount of concrete will be used for the construction of retaining walls in all 3 channels. And finally, over 17,000 square yards of seeding, clearing, grubbing will be required to prepare channels 1 and 2 slopes for concrete and clearing out of channel 3. Channel 3 will also have some concrete crossovers to allow mowers to get to both sides of the channel easily, and each channel will have some access ramps to allow for maintenance. That's it in a nutshell. Now let's get to the groundbreaking. Hey guys, let's go.
That was my first thought.